got Matt Brown versus Bryan Barberena. This one I have been looking forward to ever since it was announced back in 1992. It does feel like it's been announced for quite some time. Okay, but I think it got postponed at least once, maybe even more than that. But I'm so glad they kept the matchup, because it's ridiculous. I mean, first of all, I'd like to just say, flip a coin. I mean, what the fuck is going to happen here? Either way, I think that this could be fight of the night very, very easily. You've got these styles, right? Bryan Barberena, he's just excellent at taking punches and dishing them back with power. Matt Brown, I'd say that his striking is probably slightly cleaner than Barberena's, but he's also just a savage. That's what he's known for. He's known for being a savage, going in there with elbow strikes, kicks. His kicks are actually kind of deceptively good, especially his body kicks. He does a very nice kind of side kick to the body that sometimes does catch people off guard. And when they start defending that, that's when he starts going in with the... and he's quite long as well. Matt Brown is very, very long. So Matt Brown does have the reach advantage, only just. They're both 6 foot tall. But Matt Brown, he's just a legend. He's a legend at this point. He was going to retire, right? Because one of my favourite things about Matt Brown is that he was fighting Diego Sanchez. And they interviewed him before the fight and asked him, Matt, why is it you want to fight Diego Sanchez for your last fight? And he just said, well, I want to win my last fight. Which is hilarious. And then he didn't retire anyway, because he knocked Diego Sanchez out so impressively that he was like, nah, I don't know, maybe I'll keep doing this. And he's done it. He has done all right, to be fair. He's had a few wins, had a few losses, but most of his wins, he knocked out Diego Lima last, I think. And I had that as well. I was like, that's always going to happen, because he's just... he was always going to be a better striker than Diego Lima. Or was it Doug Lima? Doug Lima. So it might be Doug. One of the Limas. The one that wasn't a champion in Bellator. That Lima. Anyway. For me, I think this one is whoever connects clean first. And Brown, he looks great these days. He really does. But he does get hit. Barberena also gets hit. But also Barberena has been hit less in his life. I feel like maybe he's got slightly more resilience left in the chin, perhaps, than Matt Brown does at this point in their careers. I'm clutching at straws here. That's all I'm going with. You're getting 4.50 on Barberena by knockout, and I'm taking that. Because honestly, I do think this one ends in a knockout. Watch it go to a decision now. Watch it happen. And then people can point to this clip later and be like, you fucking idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. And they'd be right. They are absolutely right. But irregardless, I am taking Barberena by knockout. And this one's going to be an entertaining fight. Make sure you tune into this one. I've been looking forward to it for a hot minute. Do you know, my biggest tip on this one is tune in. Don't forget that Matt Brown is taking on Bryan Barberena this Saturday. Watch that shit.